Morning everybody. I've had a couple of members of the PBV Guru forum asking me how to create ebook covers or book covers so they don't look like everybody else's that's marketing the same products. So the best way to do this was for me to actually work backwards from one that I've just made. So basically the image is compiled of a lot of layers, and what I'll do is I'll remove them all one at a time and then show you how I constructed the image in total. Alright, so first of all I started with the blank page, A3 size, and then I've converted this into a layer rather than a background, and then I've reduced the size and created this layer, which obviously it's a smaller layer, and all I did was I just picked up the sliders on here and reduced the size. Just put that back where it was. As you can see, I've created a little shadow around it. To do that, I've clicked on stroke, bevel and emboss, and I'll show you what each of these little features do. So the drop shadow creates a tiny little shadow. The bevel makes a little 3D effect on the page, and the stroke gives it a line around the outside, like a stroke line around the whole image. And then all I did was I duplicated the exact same image and moved it off slightly by clicking this controller bar up here and moved it. Let me go back up there and use the cursors to move it just a little bit off to give it that 3D effect. So all that is a duplicate of a rectangle, and it has the same effects. And then what I did was I've created an image. I've downloaded an image. Let me just turn this off. Release clip mask. So that was the actual image, and I've gone on to Pixabay and searched for curved colours, and basically I've stretched the image over the top of all of the entire image, and then what you do is you right click to pull up the clipping mask, and what this will do is it will only show this image inside the layer that's directly below it. And what you can do, you can change this image to anything you want to suit whatever your ebook is. Then I'll just zoom in so you can see that I have found a royalty-free 100% satisfaction guarantee badge, and just added that into the bottom left hand corner to give it a bit of trust. And before I add any text, I wanted to have a title banner which made the title stand out. It wasn't that. That was absolute terrible. It was that. Now that's where I'm going to put the title of the ebook, and to make it look authentic I am going to put in some text in the bottom right hand corner, copyright 2018, and you can change the text colour on this to anything you like. I wouldn't try not to use red. Normally go for black just on the copyright font. So now the ebook for this example is for cakes, so I'm going to add some images of some cakes, and I got these from dreamstime.com. There's another cake there. want a happy woman. So this is my happy woman image, and all you've got to think when you're creating ebooks is, or images, they're made up of lots of smaller elements. So let's stick the title in. I'll put the text on Desire Cakes. The font I used is Eras Bold. And I also added the text World's Nicest Cake Recipes. So it's obviously a cake recipe book. Then once I've got all of these, I've messed around with them. And if these are editable, I'll upload this PSD to the forum so you can do whatever you like. And again, you can just turn off images or add images as you see fit. So if you were doing pizzas, you could take the images of the cakes off and put pizzas in there. If you don't like the woman that's on there, you could change her. I downloaded her from Dreamstime as well. And then what I did, I went to the top layer and clicked it, and then pressed Control, Shift, Alt and E all at the same time on Windows, which generated all of these files and images merged into one. And then to give it this little outer glow effect, I've added a drop shadow, and I've put the distance quite high, 29 pixels. As you can see, you can increase it, move the distance between it, just to give it a bit more depth. And that's starting to look more like a book. But I'll upload this to the forum, and you can have a play with it, because I know a few of you are struggling with your own ebooks covers or your own product covers, and these work quite well. Obviously, once you have created this image at the top, it overrides everything else. So if you're going to edit it, you'll have to uncheck layer 9, the top layer. So basically, an ebook cover is a lot of smaller elements added together. I remember when I first started doing this, I just could not grasp how they were drawing these images. I thought people were sitting for hours. But once you've got the hang of using layers, and you can just add and take away. I mean, just for an example, I'll get another background layer and show you how I did that. So I'm on Google here, cooking images. I've hit tools and changed the search terms to label for reuse, so you should be safe to use any of these. And as we're cooking, the ebook is for cakes. We want an image that's relevant and has some space where you can put the title. I'll just use this one for an example. So we've got loads of sharper. I'm going to copy that image. Right, so instead of this background, I'm now going to create a new one with this. And I want to put the food at the top. So all I'm doing is just rotating it. And then I'm going to resize it so that it covers the entire book. Maybe shrink that down a little. Move it up. And again, this when you normally, it would normally look like that when you first add them. Right click and click a mask, and that will fit inside whatever this image is here. And using this background now, I've messed up the visibility on this text. So what I would do is I would go up to there and change the text to white, and that's why it's visible there. It's not very visible there, so you could add a small stroke, and you need the stroke sort of in keeping with the colour of the background, so you want like a brown. Increase the size of that so it's visible. Click OK, and there you go, you've got another ebook in a matter of minutes. So, like I say, I'll put this in the forum, and if you want to mess around with it, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. See you in the forum.